We begin this hour with breaking news out of Richland County. Deputies say 3 missing girls from Blythewood have been found safe. The girls, ages 9, 10, and 12 years old, were last seen Thursday night near Slippery Elm Circle. They were reported missing this morning, which led to an extensive search with K-9 units and air support. News 19's Janae Bowens is live at the scene. Janae, what have you learned so far when it comes to this investigation and how the girls were found?
Yeah, Whitney, so WLTX was first on the scene. We got here around 10:30, and we received the call that the girls were found safely at 10:45 this morning. Now, we have Sergeant Bryce Hughes joining us live. Thank you so much for joining us today. Can you kind of tell us, what was that first call like this morning when you heard the news from the parents?
So we got a call this morning. I believe everything from last night went as normal. They went to bed and everything was fine. And then this morning, when checking the children, they were gone. And so that was obviously a concern, and they called us immediately.
And then what's the next step?
The next step, with the children at this age, that's a huge concern. And the fact that they were seen last night at 8 o'clock, that's a large time gap. So, we don't know what could have happened in that time frame. So all deputies in the area responded. We also had air support respond as well as K-9. So we had units from ground to the sky looking for these children immediately.
How many deputies would you say were working this case?
Probably in the immediate time frame of response, maybe 10 to 12 that were initially responded, but we're prepared, obviously, for more should that be necessary.
And where were they found?
They were found in the area of Wilson Boulevard and I-77, so they were found, thankfully, safely, but they were found over in that area.
So that's about 2 miles from here. How did they get over there?
We're still looking into those circumstances. Investigators did respond out there once uniformed deputies were able to physically get to them and see them and check that they were okay and didn't need EMS or anything like that. And so investigators responded, and now that starts that time frame of looking and into what happened exactly, how did you get here, and what were all these circumstances that went into this.
And how are the girls doing now?
They're good. They're physically okay. They're well. We're going to talk to them and make sure that everything else is good. But physically, they're good, and we are very, very happy and relieved about that.
Yeah, and so tips played a big role in this. Kind of tell us more about that.
We had, at least a dozen tips, if not more, from the community, even from media. And so we are extremely thankful about that. Ultimately, those tips were all in the same area, and that's where they were located. So we are just so thankful to the community and to the media outlets, our partners with the media, that got this out as quickly as it did so that we could get that exposure and outreach for this.
Yes, so glad for that happy ending. Last thing, any advice for the community or parents?
The advice for parents, do exactly what they did. As soon as something is wrong, call us, please. And pictures are very important to us. Clothing descriptions are very important to us. And to the community, it's always to say something. Exactly what the community did here. Call us. I would much rather somebody call us and it not be necessary than second guess that and not call us, but it's actually something that they needed to call us for. So please call us if you see anything odd, and we'll be there to decipher what's going on.
Well, thank you so much, Sergeant Hughes. We're all glad that the 3 girls were found safe. Whitney, back to you.
All right, thank you so much, Janae. Again, echoing that, so happy that the girls were found safe. Now, we are also being told that the young ladies are speaking with investigators now. This as deputies continue to work to learn more about the circumstances that led to their disappearance. And of course, News 19 will continue to bring you the very latest on this investigation as we learn more.